So this is mimicking running form with the knee drive and the arm. We want to help restore meaning to people's lives, restore hope and freedom for people.
And at some point in that journey, I was like, oh my gosh, I think I can pull this off. I want to run! That was September 11th. First triathlon in 3 years.
She had a back surgery right before the COVID-19 pandemic hit, and then kind of was left without a lot of direction after her surgery.
And that's when I got on the phone with my little brother and was really honest with him and said, look, if it wasn't for my kids and my mom that I had to take care of, and somebody said, this is as good as it's gonna get, I don't want it, because it was that hard.
And so when I saw her, she had been about 6 to 8 months out of surgery without really any formal rehab. Let your leg come up as you reach for the ground, and then come up with a knee drive. I wasn't just focusing on her back, even though that's where her surgery is. Any good physical therapist knows that the whole body works together. But more importantly to me was to find out what her values are, what her goals were, what her history was, so that the plan that I set forward with her could make sure that we were working toward the things that were really important to her.
He gave me I call them my baby exercises, these really basic PT exercises. And I did them.
It's just gonna be your knee. So you're gonna lift your top knee up and control on the way back down. We're gonna do 10 of those. Rehabbing from any injury it takes a physical therapist, but it also takes a very dedicated patient to follow through. The more dedicated they are outside of the clinic, the better off their outcome is gonna be, and Christie is the embodiment of that.
It wasn't gonna be showing up once or twice a week and having that be it. The communication with Josh was pretty straightforward. Like when I was like, this is going on and why would this be impacting? And he would help kind of pull apart and we'd look at it together.
But I knew that if I gave Christie 6 exercises, I could count on her to do those and every time as I prescribed till the next time I saw her. And that's really what helped get her across the finish line.
What I started saying to Josh is, hey, if I think I can pull this off without injuring myself, that's what I like to do. But it has to be without that cost. So I started committing to longer runs, longer rides. And it was really 2 months before the race when I started really devoting some long training hours in and going, I knew I'd be able to cross. I didn't think my time would be any good, but that wasn't what my goal was. My goal was to actually cross the finish line. Usually the end of a triathlon, I'm pretty emotional, but this one was exceptional because it had taken me 3 years of absolute grit and, going from such a desolate place to getting to cross the finish line. And in the process, I did lose my 92-year-old mother. And so for me to actually get to that point, people ask me that all the time. They're like, so does this mean your back is all better? And I don't know that will ever come out of my mouth, that my back is all better. That'd be cool if it were to happen. I know a lot more. I have a lot of tools in my kit. So am I where I want to be ultimately? No. Am I continuing to chip away? Absolutely.